For accurate weather forecast and live news, subscribe to our Skymet Weather YouTube channel. Press the bell icon and do not miss on any of our weather news.
Welcome to Skymet. This is the National Weather Bulletin forecast for 24 hours, 17th of August. The highlights of this brief is formation of a Maiden low pressure area of August in the Bay of Bengal, and therefore revival of the monsoon activity over most parts and especially over the eastern parts, northeastern parts and the central parts of the country. Coming to a region specific, to start with East and Northeast India. As I said, the low pressure area that's over Northwest Bay adjoining coastal parts of Odisha and northern coastal parts of Andhra Pradesh. This particular system is causing active monsoon condition, possibly vigorous also at places. So in these 24 hours, we can expect Northeast India fairly widespread rain and thundershower, heavy at places, starting with Assam and Arunachal, heavy to very heavy at many places. Other parts mostly moderate and heavy at few places is expected. Sikkim also is expected to have heavy rainfall at many places. Coming to the eastern parts, that's covering Bihar, Jharkhand and West Bengal. Northern parts of West Bengal will have heavy to very heavy rainfall, including Kuch Bihar, Siliguri, Binaguri, Hashimara, and hilly areas also, Darjeeling, Kalimpong, Mirik, etc. they will have heavy rainfall activity. Northern parts of Bengal also, including Malda, Bankura, and then the southern parts including capital city Kolkata, Midnapur, Panagarh, 24 Pargana can expect moderate rain and thundershower activity. Bihar, northern parts more than the southern parts, Darbhanga, Muzaffarpur, Purnia, Supol, Madhubani, Champaran even can expect rain and thundershower activity. The southern parts including Gaya, Patna can expect moderate rain and thundershower, and spilling over to Jharkhand, most parts, though moderate, heavy at isolated places, Jamshedpur, Ranchi, Khunti, Gumla, Bokaro can expect moderate rain and thundershower activity. Coming to the central parts of the country, the presence of this low pressure area over bay and coastal parts is causing a convergence zone that is over parts of Maharashtra, parts of Madhya Pradesh, and that's what is carrying this rainfall activity over these parts. Most central parts outside Gujarat will have a rain and thundershower activity. Entire state of Chhattisgarh, right from north to south, Ambikapur to Raipur, Durg, and the right in the south up to Jagdalpur can expect a rain and thundershower activity. Even parts of Odisha, coastal as well as the interior. Coastal parts including Paradip, Balasore, then interior Cuttack, Bhubaneswar, and then extending up to Koraput can expect rain and thundershower activity. Sambalpur, Titlagarh also. Madhya Pradesh, the activity will remain confined to the southern parts, that is including Mandla, Chhindwara, and then Seoni, extending even up to Umaria, Jabalpur can expect, and on the western side, the southern parts, Khargone, Khandwa, including it can extend to Indore, Ujjain, Neemuch also. Further northern parts will remain dry. The parts of Maharashtra, moreover Vidarbha and northern parts of Marathwada and Madhya Maharashtra can expect rain and thundershower activity, right from Wardha, Gondia, Nagpur, Akola, Amravati, and then covering parts of Jalna, Hingoli, and then Nandurbar, Dhule, Nashik can expect rain and thundershower activity. This could be moderate. One or heavy spell also is expected at some places. Konkan and Goa, that's a Konkan region, will have moderate rainfall, possibly light, including the capital city Mumbai can expect light to moderate rainfall only during these 24 hours. Most parts of Gujarat will remain dry, particularly Saurashtra and Kutch, but then yes, the coastal parts inclusive of Surat, Valsad, this region can expect some moderate or light rain thundershower, extending up to the coastal parts, extreme west extreme eastern coastal parts of Saurashtra also, which includes Mahua, Viraval, and other coastal parts, districts, Junagadh, Amreli can expect light rainfall activity. Yes, extreme northern parts adjacent to Rajasthan, they will remain possibly dry. Basankanta, Patan, Disa, either Palanpur, Mehsana may not have much of rainfall activity as such. The northern parts of the country, we have generally dry weather conditions have been prevailing for the last many days, and then similar conditions barring some parts that is expected. Uttar Pradesh can expect fair amount of rainfall over the eastern parts, but the western parts not much of activity. So is the case even with Delhi also. Delhi, the temperatures have risen in the absence of any weather activity. Temperature which earlier had dropped to low 30s, 32, 33 or so, risen to about 37 during these 24 hours also. Since the trough line, as we see, is still hanging around north of its normal position along the foothills, this is likely to come down day after tomorrow. But then during these 24 hours, north position of this monsoon trough will keep the weather conditions mostly dry over most parts, including Punjab, Haryana, entire hilly states also will not have much of weather activity. And then parts of Rajasthan continue to be dry, particularly the western ones, with the temperatures almost touching about even 40 degrees at places, and dry conditions will prevail over those parts. Southern parts of the country, the coastal parts of Andhra Pradesh, that's the northern parts of Andhra Pradesh, can expect some rainfall. Along with that, even northern parts of Telangana can expect some weather activity. But then the other interior parts, mostly including Rayalaseema, parts of Karnataka, most parts of Tamil Nadu, not much of weather activity as such, could be just light. Yes, capital city Chennai can expect few showers during these 24 hours. The west coast, coastal parts of Karnataka and Kerala, once again light to moderate shower, mostly light, at places moderate showers can be expected during this period. This is the weather update from Skymet. Keep watching for latest information on the weather. Thank you.
Keep your family healthy by downloading Skymet AQI app and tracking air pollution of your location in real time.